Hey guys, AirTS here, Air for short. So I summoned a fire mermaid and I wasn't videoing it, so I thought I'd make a video anyways to help anybody else out who summoned a fire mermaid. We're going to discuss the monster here and her skills and the sort of runing ideas for her. So she is a support monster and her skills are Mana Bubble, bursts a mana bubble that deals damage to an enemy and removes a beneficial effect with a 50% chance. The damage of this skill increases according to your maximum HP. So that's pretty good. Removes beneficial effects 50% is pretty good, and it does more damage with HP, so we're probably going to end up tanking her out because she's a support type, so that's really great. Grant Life. Recovers the HP and attack bar of an ally target by 30% each. Yeah, okay. This skill may revive a dead ally with 30% HP at the cost of 3 additional turns being added to the cooltime. So this skill, not maxed out, is every 4 turns. And if you use the first, where you recover the HP and attack bar by 30%, then it will be reusable in 4 turns. However, if you use the skill to revive a dead ally with 30% of their HP, it will be 7 turns before this skill will be reusable, which is quite a lot. But then again, you are reviving somebody, so I guess that's just the cost of it. And then when you max the skill out, it'll go down to every 3 turns, which means that if you revive the ally, it'll be every 6 turns that this skill will be reusable. So not terrible. I think that's actually a great skill. So you can either heal and increase the attack bar, which makes them a little bit faster, or you can revive. So it's really nice to have sort of a dual ability skill. And then Burning Hearts. Attacks an enemy, stunning the enemy for 1 turn, and preventing the enemy from using skills with cool times for 2 turns. Each effect has an 80% chance to activate. So 80% is pretty good. It's very high. And if you max her out, it goes up to 90, 100% chance of trying to apply one of these abilities, or debuffs, I should say. Stunning is really awesome, as well as preventing them from using skills with cooldowns. Now, skills with cooldowns are usually their second and third skill. Their first skill has no cooldown. It's available every single turn. It's every monster's second and third skill will not be usable. That's not including passives. Passives do not have cooldowns. Well, some do if they're a revivable passive, but anyways, it probably doesn't really apply to that either. Anyways, so you can stun and prevent them from using their biggest skills, their most powerful skills. So how do we rune this monster? Well, she's a support type, so you want to make her tanky. She has a very, very high cool time on Grant Life if she revives. And then this is every 4 turns and can be brought down to every 3. So that's not bad. That's actually a low cooldown. So I would recommend Violent Runes with her just to get more turns in. And that would also allow her to heal more often with this skill, and will allow her to stun enemies more often. And then this skill removes beneficial effects, so whatever. So yeah, I would go Violent Runes. I would do maybe either Violent and Focus Runes for some accuracy, so that stun and skill cool time debuff applies. Or you could go Violent and Energy to make her more tanky. Now, I would suggest... I would probably go Violent Focus, and then I would do Speed on slot 2, HP percent on 4, and HP percent on 6, and definitely look for accuracy substats. You want to improve her accuracy so that the stun will work, so that the removing of the debuff will work, as well as the cool times debuff will work, because that can be resisted. So accuracy, HP, and speed are really good for this monster. I suggest speed only because Violent Runes with a high speed is a really dangerous support monster because her turn comes around really quickly, and then she has, I think it's a 20, what is it? 20% chance of having extra turns. So that's really useful. So I would go Violent with speed on 2, HP percent on 4, and HP percent on 6 to make her tanky, and then accuracy substats for sure, as well as speed substats would be useful as well. Now, another thing you could do with her if you don't have Violent Runes, you could go Swift Runes just to make her really fast. And you could go Swift Focus or Swift Energy. If you don't care about her having a lot of turns, which I don't know why you wouldn't with this monster, but it's not necessary, then you can go maybe 2 sets of energy runes to make her tanky, as well as 1 set of focus runes. And then speed on 2, HP percent on 4, and HP percent on 6. I don't think that would change for any rune setup with this monster. Now, she's not an HP type, so I don't suggest shield runes. And, I mean, another thing you could try is Violent with Nemesis runes, so that when as her HP lowers, her attack gauge is increased. And that would also bring her turn around faster if she's attacked. And then I would still do speed on 2, HP percent on 4, and HP percent on 6. So that's sort of a trickier way to rune her. I don't know a lot of people that use Nemesis runes, but they can be nice. So those are my suggestions with this monster. Either Violent Focus or Violent Energy, Swift Focus or Swift Energy, 2 sets of energy runes and 1 set of focus runes, or you could go Violent runes with Nemesis runes, and then always speed on 2, HP percent on 4, and HP percent on 6, with accuracy substats as well as speed substats and HP percent substats. Hopefully this has been helpful for you guys. Leave any suggestions of your own in the comment section below. Till next time, peace.